She was only 16 years old. Her name was Adaronk, a quiet schoolgirl from a small Nigerian town. She walked through the dusty streets of her neighborhood, clutching her school bag, her mind heavy with secrets. She thought love was enough. She thought that being careful meant nothing could go wrong. But one night, everything changed. She discovered she was pregnant. When she told her boyfriend, she expected comfort, support, maybe even excitement. Instead, he laughed. A harsh, bitter laugh that cut her heart. He said the baby was not his. He told her to go and deal with it herself. And then, he disappeared. Adaronk was left alone. Alone with a secret that could ruin her life. Alone with the shame that gnawed at her every day. Her parents soon found out. Her father yelled, furious, his voice echoing in the small house. Her mother wept silently, too scared to speak, too ashamed to help. She had nowhere to turn. With each passing day, fear grew heavier. She imagined what people would say if they found out. The whispers, the judgment, the humiliation. At 7 months pregnant, her body and mind exhausted, she felt trapped. Like a bird with broken wings. One rainy night, she went into labor. Alone in a small, dimly lit room, her body trembling. Her heart pounding with fear and guilt. She held her newborn tightly, her tears falling freely onto the baby's tiny face. She whispered promises she knew she couldn't keep. No money. No support. No courage. Before dawn, she wrapped the baby in an old cloth and stepped out into the quiet streets of her town. The rain soaked her uniform. The mud clung to her feet. Her legs shook. Her chest burned. But she kept walking, because she had no choice. Finally, she reached the gate of a small church. She knelt briefly, placing the child carefully at the entrance. She whispered a trembling prayer. Please forgive me, someone, anyone, take care of my baby. Then she ran. She ran from the pain. The past she tried to bury was quietly waiting. Years passed. She built a life that looked complete to the world. Well-dressed, confident, settled. People saw success. No one saw the memories she carried in silence. Many evenings, she sat alone, calm on the outside, restless within. Then one day, her daughter walked in, smiling brightly. "Mommy, I've met someone," she said softly. "He wants to marry me." She smiled back, unaware that her past was walking toward her. Soon, the young man came to visit. He stood politely, calm and respectful. The moment their eyes met, her heart skipped. Something about him felt familiar and unsettling. Plans began. Serious conversations. Quiet family meetings. Yet peace refused to stay with her. One afternoon, she paused near a doorway and overheard a phone conversation. The young man spoke with gratitude. "Thank you for taking me in," he said. "For finding me at the church entrance that night." Her body froze. The memory returned in full. The night. The place. The choice she ran from. She sat alone afterward, overwhelmed, as the truth settled in. The child she once left behind had returned. Not as a stranger, but as the man her daughter planned to marry. The next morning, everyone gathered in silence. Her hands trembled as she spoke. She told them everything. The pregnancy. The rejection. The fear. The night she walked away. No one moved. The young man slowly stood up, his eyes filled with tears. "So, you are my mother." The plans ended that day. Joy turned into shock. Dreams were shattered. She waited for anger. She waited for blame. Instead, the young man stepped forward and knelt before her. "I forgive you," he said quietly. Time passed. Not all wounds healed at once. But something changed. One calm evening, they sat in the same room. No anger. No bitterness. Just silence and peace. Because sometimes, forgiveness doesn't erase the past. It simply gives the heart a place to rest. Don't forget to like, comment and follow for more interesting folktales and fun-filled stories.